Okay, James, let me invite you. As long as we are out of Abdul, we will take some Christians.
Hello, Christian Prince.
Hello, James, go ahead.
How are you?
I'm fine. Go to the topic, my friend.
Okay, so I used to be a Muslim, 20 years. I left it. Now I'm trying to, preach to Muslims. Not preach, but debate them, because if I preach to them, they wouldn't care, right? And I saw lots of times in your videos, you said that if you didn't say anything that's offensive, you said nothing. So I strongly agree with you on that. So like I have like 3 questions. The last two, maybe we can look at them as a same question, but once you showed from a tafsir that Paul met Jesus and Jesus gave him sight. I tried to find it. It was in a Shia website. So if you could pull that up
No
and we
problem.
can look at it. Yeah, and so I can find it and show to Muslims, because KSU, the Kingdom Saudi Arabia website, doesn't mention any of that detail.
No, we can find it even there. You know, the website is just a website.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a website. Because it's a book. You know, this is a Muslim book. Ibn Kathir is just a Muslim. You know, this is a Muslim Sunni. The Shia website is just a library. You know.
oh yeah, I heard it. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm asking where can I find the exact words
All right.
from Ibn Kathir that he met Jesus met Paul, right? Because I read Surah Yasin. It only said that we sent them a third messenger or something like that. So it's very short.
Yeah, we have to go to the interpretation, and then we can find the reference. Let me see if I can find you. I'm trying to find something in English. If not, I will go to Arabic.
It's okay. It's okay. I can web translate that. No problem.
You speak Arabic?
No, I do not. I'm from Kazakhstan. We don't
Oh, okay.
speak Arabic.
All right.
We don't speak the language of God.
All right. The language of God. You know, do you know even when I fought in Arabic? I don't know if you know that. The language of God. That's a good one. You should hear me farting. It's like a music in the ears of Muslims. Because I'm an Arab, you know, my fart must be holy. Okay.
You know what, CP, I'm sorry. Your fart should be like, we have Psalms in the Old Testament, right? Your fart should be like the Psalms for the Muslims. And they listen to it, they praise God. I don't know, maybe it's not funny, but I'm just bringing it up.
No, don't be careful. Don't mention the Bible and talk about fart. All right.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You are a Christian right now?
Yes, I'm.
All right, be careful. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is in the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya from Ibn Kathir, volume number 2, page number 119. And do you want it just from the Shia website, or it's better to find it for you in different website?
And I think Sunni is better than they wouldn't like.
All
They
right.
wouldn't say, "Oh, we don't accept."
Okay. Let us see here. All right. This is a Muslim Sunni website. Here, I will give it to you. This one is English. This will be difficult for you. Like the page is like a 1,000 page connected. Let me see something else.
I mean, you don't have to spend much time, CP. You
No,
can
no,
just
no
find
problem,
me
no problem.
something.
No, I have the link for you, the Shia website. I have it in front of me. Here we go. Let me give it to you. I have it from 15 minutes. You told me, like from the beginning, but I was trying to find something else. Here we go. This is the link. But I'm just trying to find you the
Thank you.
something they cannot say this is Shia website because this is Ibn Kathir anyway. It doesn't have nothing to do with the Shia. The Shia don't listen to Ibn Kathir.
They don't wait. Like they think he's a kufar. Like what is it? Just curious.
Yeah, it's better to have that website only because the rest, I can give you other website, but you will see it's English connected. Like you will find a very hard time to find it, like this one here. It's like the whole book in one page. So I prefer to give you that website because it gives you the page, it gives you exactly the text you are looking for, and it's shorter. Did you save it?
I did save. I did save.
All right. Anything else? Anything else?
And yeah. You keep mentioning when you make fun. When you like, we don't Christians. We don't call Muhammad a prophet, right? So every time you say Allah Aka Muhammad, and lots of the time you're pulling like very funny references to show how silly the Quran and the Hadith are, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how else would you say that Allah and Muhammad is the same person other than, oh yeah, Muhammad is very silly and stupid, and also he's the praised one because you keep saying that a lot, right? So if I just give the Muslims these two options, they might even run away and say, but
No, you don't.
like,
You don't have. No, listen. You don't have to talk like me. You know, you don't have to talk like me to the Muslims. No, you talk to everyone based in what you think is good for you and for the person. Like you have to study the person first, and then you decide how to talk to him. So don't use words I use. This is me. You know, this is me. I speak in a certain way. I'm a Christian prince. You are not. You should have your own way to speak to people. So if somebody is nice, etc., take it easy. Don't use, what I say. If you don't offend anybody, that means you said nothing. But doesn't mean you have to say right away you're a potato. You're Abdul. Muhammad is donkey. No, you have to reach them the point because you want them to listen to you slowly. In my case, because the Muslim they know who I am. So I cannot hide that I'm a Christian prince who called Muhammad donkey 1,000 times, you know? So already they knew who I am. In your case, you are talking to them, nice, friendly. Just let them swallow it and see that Muhammad is a false prophet. So you do not need to say right away he's a false prophet. Tell them a story he said, like the Quran, or etc. Say this can't be from a true prophet of God, and this cannot be God talking. This way, you did not, let's say, make it too much offensive. In the same time, you say the truth. Allah cannot be God. Muhammad is not a prophet. All right. And this is here.
And how about
Yeah. Go ahead.
You're showing the tafsir.
I did not hear you. Say again.
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk about the tafsir, but yeah, that's okay. I thought you were waiting to say something. But you were not. If you were not, I've seen also Sam Shamoon. I don't like him too much, but for the biblical studies, I watch him sometimes. But you know, he tries to sell, and I've heard you say Holy Spirit this, Holy Spirit that, and he's trying to sell. But you know, like the Quran and the Hadith, I cannot. It's not like the Bible, you know. Like I read it, it just consumes my brain. It's not like the Bible. It's sweet word of God, full of wisdom. Yeah, my question is, Sam Shamoon and others, they don't know Arabic, but they talk about write articles and they say, gosh, I just forgot what I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, they write articles and they say something about Muhammad and Allah. No. But I just forgot what I was going to say. This is
It's all right.
embarrassing.
It's all right. Listen, later you can, But for me, most of those who write articles, even Sam Shamoun, he said 1,000 times, "You are my master, my teacher when it's come to Islam." Everybody knows that. However, when you listen to him, anything agree with the Bible, you take it. He have good knowledge in the Bible, yes, but sometimes he say things not true. It's just to make what he believe accurate. Like, we argue about images and pictures and statues, but all of us, we knew that those are not biblical and should not be exist. So you have to be careful when you listen to somebody, even if you have good knowledge, but still, even the one who have good knowledge, he can be misled and misinformed. So you want to learn about the Bible from anyone? Why not? You can learn. But at the end of the day, you have to examine whatever people say to you, including me. So don't take what people say to you blindly. If I say something to you about the Bible, go check it out, study it, research, and you must be convinced either with me or never listen to me, So don't take what people say to you blindly. Even though you are an ex-Muslim, you become a Christian, we are not the same as Muslim. We take things blindly. We have to study, we have to research. All right? So Christianity, based on knowledge, not in blindness. So Jesus commanded us to read the books. And he said, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So in Christianity, who will set you free is the truth, and that is Jesus. And how you know the truth? By reading the book, by studying it carefully, not by taking what people say to you blindly. And this is how you arm yourself with knowledge in order to debate Muslims, because they will ask you questions about the Bible. You have to be ready. In the same time, you arm yourself with knowing about Islam, because you have an mission for both. Knowledge is power. My people have been destroyed because of their ignorance. What does that mean? When they are ignorant, do not know God, do not know the truth, anyone can deceive them. So we can worship idols, we can worship a cow, we can worship anything, because simply we are in the stage of ignorance. The same as a disease. People do not know that, okay, after you do something, you have to wash your hands. A very simple knowledge can save your life. It's not a lot. It's not like a discovery of a genius, but we know that dirt is dirt. We put our hands in dirt, and then we go eat. We might get sick. So what about we wash our hands? So there's a basic rules in the Bible. They are easy, and they are for everybody. So you do not need to be a person who have a PhD and a person who write tons of articles to know the Bible. However, reading with others who they are advanced in reading before you is good, but that does not mean you depend on them and you stop studying yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I go to a school, the teacher have a PhD. I am first year in the college. But Now I am a first year in the college. Few years from now, I should be in his place. You know what I mean? So I listen to a person who is advanced more, not because I should listen to him, but because I am learning. He might say something truthful, he might say something wrong. It's my duty as a human being, as a believer, to check it out, investigate. The Bible says you have to examine the spirit. So there's people who speak good, but they do bad. There's people they do bad, and they speak good, which means the opposite. So appearance, not this appearance, or let us say the outside does not match with the inside. So we have to examine everything people they say to us. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. Christianity is not the same as the Quran. Christianity is following the steps of Jesus, not saying Shahada, not repeating words. That's why, for me, there's many things people they do, even though they are Christians, I love them, but I don't agree with them. Like somebody, he keep repeating the prayer for Mary, or let us say the Blessed Mary. And I mean, the Bible says to you, don't repeat the prayer. Don't do that. And then they do it. So repeating prayer is not right. Our God is not deaf. This is my belief. In agreement with the Bible, images is not right. Statues is not right. Unless it's for art. But it's not to pray in front of it, not to kiss it, not to do rituals for it. Stones are stones. Wood is wood. Rocks are rocks. God is God. So we have to be vigilant, and we have to be careful who we listen to. And if we listen to him, we should see what is negative, because every one of us have something negative, including me. Because if I don't have, that means I'm perfect. I'm God then. So always you have to put in your mind that whoever you listen to, you have a weakness. And the weakness specifically in knowledge. Nobody can claim that he have the knowledge unless he claims to be God. So we struggle in our life to study and learn more. Every day I learn more. I finish now, I will not be able to sleep. Even though it's too late, I will open some pages in the Bible and see what I will read. Because I'm learning. This learning process never stops. And especially with the Bible, because it's an amazing book. And the Bible is different from the stupid Quran. The Bible speaks to you. The Bible speaks to you literally. Speak to your life. Speak to your experience. So when you go through a struggle in your life, you will see that your story is written in the Bible, even though your name is not written there. You are from Kazakhstan, I am from Arabia, but you will find that your story is there in your language, my story there in my language. Doesn't matter what the language. God, our God, he speaks all languages. He understands all his creatures. And he loves all of us. So if you are from there, I am from here, doesn't matter. Who cares? The ethnic means nothing for him. So always be careful. You can listen to anybody, but don't take what everybody say. That's my advice to you. All right?
Thank you. But yes, I just remembered my question.
All right.
I'm listening to you attentively. I just remembered what I wanted to ask. So this is about Muslims worshiping Muhammad, right? I want to know a little more about it. If you can give me what you think, because obviously Sam Shamoun thinks other things, right? And I'm trying to learn what you think of it.
I don't know what you think. I don't care. But simply, when somebody, his book says something and his prophet say the opposite, which one he take? He take what his prophet said. So the Quran itself says that those who took, supposedly he's talking about us, the Christians, they took their rabbis and their monks as gods instead of Allah and the Messiah and Allah. So according to the Quran, the one who listen, the religious men, but not God, he is false. All right? They are worshipping them, in fact. The Muslims, they do exactly that. Because they took their Muhammad as God instead of Allah. So Allah, he says you do mut'ah. Muhammad says don't do mut'ah. Which one the Muslim they follow? Muhammad. Why? Because they claim that Muhammad, in the Quran, Allah said, obey Allah, obey Muhammad and obey Allah. So obedience to Muhammad is equal to Allah. So the Muslims don't worship Allah. Muhammad, he replaced Allah. He is Allah. You see, in Christianity, there's nowhere we're going to say to you, you obey this person, and by obeying him, you are obeying God, unless this person is God. Even when Jesus, he promised Peter, he spoke to him, he didn't say to Peter, you are always perfect and always right. When Peter, he speak wrong, Jesus says to him, stay away from me, Satan. That is Peter. So when Peter speak wrong, he was rebuked by the Lord himself. And this is what we need to remember always. There's no man is perfect. There's only the Messiah who come to us in the flesh of a man is perfect. The rest are not. And because of that, we have to be careful and we have to be very vigilant. I might say something, I don't mean to, like say something not right, but I'm a human at the end of the day. I might, why not? I might think I'm being decent when I say that. I might think, well, I am being decent, but I'm wrong still. What decency have to do with this? Because you might believe in something from your heart, but what you understand is wrong. So, understanding of a human being can be wrong. However, when we, the Christians, 3 billions, we join together, and all of us, we agree, and we understand that there is only one Lord, one Savior, one truth, one name can save us. That is Jesus. That is the truth. There's no question about it. We can disagree about images. We can disagree about statues. We can disagree about things, but those are not what make our faith and salvation. What make our salvation is the Messiah. And to stay away from sin. So any church will teach us to commit sin. This is a church of Satan. Any church teach us to stay away from sin and to follow the step of Jesus. That is a good church to us. Muhammad, obviously, his name proved that to us, that the Muslims, they don't worship Allah, they worship a man. They call him the praised one. This is not his name. His name is Qatham. Other name for him, we mentioned it in the previous broadcast. Anyone remember? What is the name I mentioned to you in the previous broadcast? Who remember? Who was here in the morning?
Can you show? I'm sorry.
The previous
show reference for the name.
Yeah, if you have my books, you will see the reference. And then there is other names, which is Mudammam. Mudammam, which means the bad one, the evil, the ugly, the corrupt. So, when they said to Muhammad, well, they are insulting you, he said, well, they are insulting the Mudammam, not me. So he claimed, Mudammamun asayna. Let's see. Mudammaman, not Mudammam. Okay. Mudammaman. It's the same as Mudammam, but here, the accurate way they say it in that time. So, as you see those hadith, all of them, Sahih al-Bukhari, the Arab, they call him Mudammam. So, either this was another name for him as a name, or this is a name they gave him for he is an evil man. Here you notice that the Muslim, they did not translate the word. They put it there as it is. Allah Messenger said, does not astonish you how Allah protect me from Quraysh, abuse and cursing. They abuse Mudammam and curse Mudammam while I'm Muhammad. So Muhammad, he think by changing his name, they are still not cursing him. But he just admitted that he is Mudammam, because he said, doesn't astonish you how Allah protect me from Quraysh abusing and cursing? So Quraysh is accusing and cursing who? Him. What they call him? Mudammam. Ugly, evil. And the other name is Qatham, which can be found in Ibn Kathir when the uncle of, or the grandfather of Muhammad, he used to have a son. His name is Qatham. He died, and the Arab tradition is the first boy in the family after the one who died, they give him the same name. So
Oh, you said that's in the tafsirs, yeah?
yeah,
Can you show it?
no problem. Give me a second. Okay, this is not what we want. In fact, there's a hadith. I'm trying to find it. And Qatham. Here we go. Let me see if I can find the hadith here in English. Here, the Muslim, they don't translate. Let us see here.
Oh yeah, I was reading the hadith about Muhammad's corpse and they didn't translate that.
No, there's a hadith about, it says, أنت قثم وخلقك قثم. But I cannot find it here in English. So if not, I will find it in Arabic. Let's see. Actually, somebody posting for you the a screenshot. If you have the page, post it for him then, if you have the page. Let me see.
Is this trustworthy?
Let me see. I will find you. Actually, I have a website here, but it's taking forever to open. Not sure why. I open it many times, but it's not opening.
I mean, it's okay. You're the host, so we're just here to learn.
see finding reference. Okay, here. Let me show you this hadith. Even Muhammad, he claimed that the angel called him Qatham. So here it says, Qatham. All those hadith saying that Muhammad is Qatham.
Look, can you post this?
Yeah, I will post the link. All the yellow ones, it's Qatham. All the yellow ones. Were you able to open it? Even actually the title says, أتاني ملك فقال أنت قثم وخلقك قيم ونفسك مطمئنة. You are Qatham and your creation is valuable and you have secure spirit, or let us say you feel in peace. This is what the angel says to him. Let me shorten the link and give it to everybody in the chat. Link shorten.
We translated it as a king came to me and said, "You are a pervert, and your creation is valuable, and your soul is rich." I mean, this is translation with.
All right, this is the link for those who are in YouTube. I will post it in Rumble. And here we go.
What do you? Okay, yeah.
All right. Are we done?
Oh, yeah, one more, and since it's about the names, you mentioned that there is a guy, supposedly he's the father of Muhammad, and Muhammad had been receiving Quranic verses from this guy, and then he died, and Muhammad tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
So, right, can you bring that reference and then back up, prove that that person was Muhammad's father?
Well, there's nothing it's called like a proof, because you have to connect the dots. So nowhere it says in Muslim books that he is the father of Muhammad. But this is my personal understanding and study. And we can prove it easy. If you read my books, you will find that Waraqa, he sent his sister when Muhammad was going to have sex with the mother of Muhammad, supposedly, and she offered him 100 camel, according to Muslims, in order to sleep with her, but not with the mother of Muhammad. And I believe strongly that the one who did that, it was Waraqa. He sent his sister to offer herself to that man so he would not sleep with the mother of Muhammad, because Waraqa was sleeping with her. And then we will find that Muhammad all his life was living under the care of Waraqa until he became even 40 years old man. So when Waraqa he died, you will see that Muhammad even tried to commit suicide. And the first one who told Muhammad that you are a prophet is Waraqa. The first one Muhammad taken to tell him what's happening, it was Waraqa. When they lost Muhammad in the desert when he was a child, they found him with Waraqa. Anything you will find, Waraqa is everywhere in the life of Muhammad. And then we have the Arab, they say that Muhammad is the same as a palm tree, which means in the top of a hill, which means nobody knows who is his father. But based on the information, it says clearly that Muhammad and Waraqa, there is something very special between them. He is his father. So Waraqa, if you read here the hadith, he was translating from Hebrew into Arabic. He was translating what? The Bible. Let me show you more reference.
Please.
This story repeated many times. It's very authentic. Let us see. Here we go. So here it says that this man Waraqa, he was writing in Arabic whatever Allah made him write of the Bible. So he was translating from the Bible into Arabic. That is the Quran.
Oh, he's copying that.
Huh?
He's copying it for Muhammad.
Yeah, this is why when Muhammad, when Waraqa died, Muhammad, he did not know what to do. So here it says, Waraqa was the son of blah, 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 and her father, and then in the pre-Islamic era, he became a Christian, and he used to write the Arabic writing. And he used to write of the gospel in Arabic, as much as Allah wished him to write. That is the Quran. He was making a summary book for his cult, and he was preparing his son Muhammad to take after him. He's a very old man. Remember, Muhammad at that time, Muhammad himself is 40 years old. So how old will be the father? So here it says, even he lost his eyesight, so he's very old, you know. He was a very old man. He lost his eyesight. And then, when he came to him, Waraqa told him, the one you saw is the namus, between two bracket, i.e. Jibreel. This is why Muhammad never himself, he never said Jibreel came to me. When he met Jibreel, he did not know supposedly who he met. It was Waraqa. So Waraqa is behind everything. And then it says here, the inspiration stopped. The divine, but after a few days, Waraqa died, and the divine inspiration was also stopped. For a while. When they say while, we are talking about long time. So Muhammad now, we do not know what to do. The one who write Quran for him is not alive no more. So what Muhammad he did, he tried to commit suicide, as you see here. And the Prophet becomes so sad, so we have heard that he intended several times to throw himself from the top of the high mountains. And this is a clear evidence that Muhammad, he was so much suffering from depression because of Waraqa death. Otherwise, he's a prophet of God. Who cares if Waraqa stay alive or not? What does it have to do with this? God gave you verses. God is not giving you more. So what? God, he do as you wish. Why you want to kill yourself? So either we have to say Muhammad is mentally ill, and obviously he is. Secondly, he is not able to make Quran. In fact, if you go and read the Quran, some chapter in the Quran, very few of them, they have a way more strong language compared to the rest. Like the majority of the Quran is so stupid and so silly. There is some places in the Quran the language is different. Like this is how you know that it's not written by one person. Like if you ask me to write a letter in English, and then you take it and you insert it in any of the English writers, people right away they will notice this cannot be this guy. I mean, look, there's errors, there's mistakes in the grammar, there's no way. And this is how the Quran looked like. So when Waraqa was alive, oh sorry guys, you don't see I apologize, in YouTube. But anyway, I was sharing the links with you. I wish you guys you told me from the beginning. So anyway, people in Discord, they can see it. So the man, he died. Muhammad did not know what to do. Muhammad, he felt he will be exposed, that he's a false prophet. The wife of his uncle, she said to him, did your shaitan left you alone? And then Muhammad, he come with this verse actually. When his uncle and his wife, they made fun of him, says, what happened? Your shaitan, he stopped inspiring you? So Muhammad, he come with this verse. وَمَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَى. Your God did not left you alone, you know. He did not forsaken you, because Muhammad is not receiving Quran.
Does the tafsir say the same thing?
Yeah, tafsir say the same. You can read it. Yeah.
And I think you, Christian priest, I think you said that.
Did you save the hadith first? Did you save this hadith I gave here? Let me give
I do see.
Okay. No, did you save it? Let me give you the link.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yeah, I saved it.
This is here, Sahih al-Bukhari, 6982. If we go again in the same, we can find the hadith, the uncle of Muhammad saying to him, did your shaitan forsake you, Muhammad? Do you see it? And this is al-Bukhari. This is his uncle wife. She's saying to him, she came to him, the wife of Abu Lahab. She said to him, O Muhammad, I did not see, but your Satan has left you. And this is in the same time where Muhammad is not able to make Quran. All right?
CP, you said that there's some chapters that are better in language and some are worse in language. If you could give examples,
I cannot say chapters. I cannot say chapters, but I can say some like lines in Arabic. But that will be difficult for you anyway. You don't speak Arabic, do you?
I don't.
Yeah. So like this will be maybe for someone who is very good in Arabic, not just a person who speaks Arabic. However, the Quran is horrible. You see, in Arabic, if you repeat the sentence twice, you lost. Especially if you are trying to make a poetry. And Muhammad, if you read the Quran, is very silly and very stupid, because Muhammad trying to make a poetry, but he could not. So it come as a form, as a sajah. And because of that, it's so funny and so stupid. So a Muslim, Muhammad, he want to promise Muslims to go to heaven. So now because he is stuck, you see in Arabic, the easiest way to make a rab is to add an at the end. Any word describing an object or even a person, anything is supposedly physical. You can make it too by adding an, which will make it fit perfectly to make a rab. As an example, a Muslim should have a heaven when he go to heaven. But Muhammad, because he was trying to make a rap music or rap song, suddenly the Muslim, he would have two heaven, not one heaven. Why he did that? Because simply he is trying to make a rap song, and then he had to add the an at the end. So in on one time in the Quran he says a Muslim he will have one Jannah, which means one garden, and then he says Jannat here, many gardens, and then in other verses he says Jannatan, two gardens. So because he is trying to make it fit with the sajah or the rap, the Quran became very broken and very funny and very stupid. So here, look, Jannatain, okay, what, Jannatain, to heaven, Jannatain, Jannatan, one Jannah, many Jannah. How many we will have? You cannot even understand how many heaven we would have. And how a person would have two heaven. How I can live in two heavens. And what's wrong with the first heaven? You know? Stupid. So the language is very easy to see. Like we show, I don't know if you were watching, how he say it pairs. This is just a stupid language. It's not cannot be from God. Another example. If we go to chapter 55, and I will copy in front of you one sentence. Look what I will do. I will copy one sentence. I will search in the page for it. Look what we will find. Do you see? Because you have because you have nothing to say. What is this? Anyone knows in Arabic, if you're trying to make a poetry and you repeat the same sentence twice, you're lost. You're lost totally. You cannot. You see, there is 7 writers. They are Christians, Arab writers. They are the greatest in history for poetry. Each poetry they wrote thousands of lines, not 100, and they never repeat the same verse twice. Because they are really so good. They have, they have a million words in their mind. And they are so good in poetry. So Muhammad trying to make a rap in music, which is way far from poetry. Yet he could not make it. He kept repeating the same stupid thing. If Muhammad sent by God, he should say it only once. God will not repeat the same word 1,000 times. It doesn't make sense. Which is, then which of the favor of your Lord will you deny? What is this? So the Quran...
It means like...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to say pretty much means that half of this chapter, Ar-Rahman, it's garbage. Just repeating itself.
Yeah, and not to forget to mention, Muhammad, he stole poetry from very famous poetry men like Imr al-Qais. The Muslim, they did their best to delete the poetry of Imr al-Qais from every single book they have after the story exposed Muhammad lies about him stealing from the poetry of Imr al-Qais. I will show you an image here. This is the poetry of Imr al-Qais. All the line you see, Muhammad, he took it word by word, put it in the Quran. This is a very strong language. But this is the poetry of Imr al-Qais, very powerful.
It's just Arabic.
Arabic. ذات الساعة وانشق القمر عن غزال صاد قلبي ونفر أحور قد حرت في أوصافه ناعس طرف بعينيه حور مر يوم العيد في زينته فرماني فتعاطف عقر. All those, you see the lines, the long line in black, Muhammad, he took them all and he put them in the Quran as they are. Here, ذات الساعة وانشق القمر, take a screenshot. You see it? You go to the Quran, Muhammad, he changed only the first word. He says, اقتربت الساعة. Let me show you. So he changed the first word, which is not powerful Arabic word, like danat. And that was a poetry about a man. He saw his beloved women, so he was making a poetry for her. She's so pretty. So when she come, he saw her. He says, the judgment day is near and the moon is split. Muhammad, he took the poetry, he put it as it is in the Quran. And now the Muslims, they deny it. And then the same goes for every line we see, as you see in those pages. Where is?
Could you go back to the page?
Let me close some pages, too many pages. You can take a screenshot and you can search for it. I will give you a link for this page. Here we go. I will post it for you.
Oh, I mean, I this is the word of Allah, right?
Yeah, all of those is just repeat, you know. فتركني كهشيم المحتضر فرماني فتعاطى فعقر ناعس all of this Muhammad كأنه من حدب ينسلون. All of this Muhammad theft from Waraqa ibn Nawfal. And here you find the same text, you find it here down. The same poetry, very powerful poetry, lovely, very lovely poetry. But the Quran comes very stupid, very silly. All right? So if Muhammad exists in our time, Imru al-Qais can sue him and take him to court and make him pay big fine. All right?
He's just a poet, no connection to God. He's not prophet.
No. This is a poetry about his girlfriend, you know, a woman he loved, you know. أحور قد حرت في أوصافه. Look how beautiful actually the language is, very beautiful, by the way. If you speak Arabic, you will see that those, the reason, there is a reason for the Arab to have such a unique ability in poetry, because it's a desert. There's nothing. The only thing, like the Greek, they used to spend their day doing philosophy, stupid philosophy. The Arab, they have nothing. It's a desert. There's nothing but a scorpion and camels. Nothing. So at night, what they will do? They spend their day making poetry. In fact, Muhammad, he tried to copy the sajah and he failed miserably. And even he forbid his followers to do sajah, because if they do, then they can show that the Quran is stupid. So if you go and read the books of about the sajah in Arabic, you will find a very strong language. You see, Muhammad, you listen to them, and anyone who come with such a nice language, Muhammad, he admit that those are the speech of the Sujjah. You see it?
The poet?
All of this is not a poet. It's not a poet. Sajjah is not a poet. It's like a rap. You know?
Oh.
So there is a guy, his name is Sutayh. He was very fat, very big, and this guy, he don't talk normally. He talk rap only. But his rap is so good. So you say to him hello, he answer you by rap. You say to him goodbye, he don't talk. He don't talk normally, you know? Yeah, he don't talk. So here you will see Muhammad speaking about them. No Muslim can ignore that they are, like you see here, Muhammad, he saw a person speaking a very eloquent language. He said, oh, this is one of the brother of soothsayers. Right? So Muhammad, he used to listen to them and try to learn from them, but he failed miserably. Fazil, are you a Muslim? Let us see Fazil. Anything else, James?
No, I think that's all. That's all.
All right.
Talk to Muslims.
Thank you. Good. Glad that you left Islam, my friend. Good for you. You are welcome anytime.